Alright, River City Girls for the Nintendo Switch. Is it a classic side-scrolling beat-em-up, or is it just softcore weeaboo porn? Keep watching to find out. The story of River City Girls is, you play as either Kyoko or Misako, who have had their boyfriends kidnapped, and you've basically just got to go around beating up a bunch of bastards on screen to get them back. If you've played side-scrolling beat-em-ups like Streets of Rage or Double Dragon, then you'll be sort of familiar with how this game plays. Unlike Streets of Rage and Double Dragon though, you're not just walking from the left of the screen beating up a bunch of bad guys and finishing the level on the right of the screen. It's quite different in that sense. You kind of walk around the level and going to different areas and grabbing items to gain access to other areas. This game is a spin-off of the original NES title, River City Ransom, also known in PAL regions as Street Gangs. I feel like River City Ransom done it better when it comes to navigating through the levels. While River City Girls comes with a map that you can press start and check at any time, I still find it very tedious to navigate from area to area. One of the things that really pisses me off about this game is I've mapped the attack button as the same button to go through a door or through to a different area in the game. You can imagine my frustration when I press the button to go through to a different area, only to be greeted by enemies on the other side. I start pressing attack to hit them, but oh no, I'm all of a sudden back in the same room I was just frickin' in. Why would they do this? It makes no sense, and here we have the A button over here doing jack shit. Why wouldn't you just map the A button for opening doors and going to different areas? Here's another fucked up thing you can do. If you beat the shit out of one of your enemies enough, they'll beg for their life. You can either walk up to them and finish them off, or you can walk up to them, grab onto them, and while you're grabbing them you can press the L button to save them as a special attack later on. Unlike Streets of Rage, this special attack sucks. They go on screen, do one or two punches, and then they fuck off. It's hardly even worth it in my opinion, and to be honest, I barely even use this. You're better off just picking up a trash can and going ham on some asshole. I know I'm probably not the right kind of demographic for this game. I don't watch anime, but I still thought it would appeal to me as I'm a fan of the side-scroller beat-em-up genre. Perhaps it is targeted more at anime fans, or chicks who are anime fans, I don't know. There are some areas in the game where after grabbing an item, the camera locks up. You're to beat up a bunch of bad guys before you can progress forward. Only here does it feel like a traditional side-scrolling beat-em-up, kinda like in Double Dragon when you beat up a bunch of bad guys and it gives you the thumbs up to move forward. But the game mostly consists of an endless onslaught of enemies constantly spawning while you navigate around the map. I find this incredibly frustrating, and sometimes it's easier just to run through to a different area rather than stay there and fight. It's just not worth your health. Graphically, I'd describe this game as modern pixel art. I appreciate that they're trying to appeal to the retro gamer, but personally, I prefer the retro pixel art. I'm talking old school retro pixel art, son. The kind of shit your granddaddy used to play. This game's look kind of appealed to me when I first seen it, but I don't know how I feel about it now. Alright, the characters. Kyoko and Misako, or Misako. I kind of thought that they would be the underdogs, kind of cutesy, but they're kind of pieces of shit. One of the girls even admits to stealing lunch money from a kid. Kind of a shitty thing to do. Kinda unrelatable. Well, to a fat 31-year-old man with vertigo anyway. Alright, let's put a bow around this shit, shall we? Is it worth the buy? Well, in my opinion, no. I paid 50 New Zealand dollars for this. I'm not sure how much it fetches in the US or in the UK, but 50 New Zealand dollars is a lot of money. That's, especially in New Zealand, like, that's your fucking beans and noodles for the goddamn week. You're probably better off spending it on that shit. But honestly, I recommend the buy if it was, say, 20 New Zealand dollars. 20, yeah, like, it needs to have a price drop before you really get your money's worth, because I feel like 50 is a high number. It is too high for this. Anyway, I'm hoping to get back into more reviews. Let me know what you think of this one. Thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, and I will catch you in the next one.